Yo, what's going on, people? Inside this video, I'm going to be breaking down how I went from 67 kg with a skinny physique, not really having any muscle and only sticking to boxing, to bulking up to 86 kg within the span of 1 year, slapping on a ton of muscle, and then getting shredded from 86 kg back down to 73 kg whilst maintaining all of my muscle and the athleticism that I had from boxing. If you don't know me, my name's Kian. I help guys and girls achieve their desired reality through the power of a vision and reprogramming their mindset and their identity. And inside this video, I'm not only going to be giving you the actionable strategies and tactics to achieve your desired physique in 2025, but also the mindset that's required to go ahead and achieve that physique too. So we're going to be getting straight into action, okay? First thing you must understand is having a powerful vision is going to drive you towards getting the results you want. If you step outside of your house and you decide to take a trip to the other side of the world without using Google Maps and without planning the route, you're never going to get there. You're simply going to get lost a few miles away from your house. So you must understand the exact destination in your mind where you want to go, and this way you can reverse engineer the steps to get there. What this means in terms of your physique is, do you want to be just big and strong and be like a powerlifter? Do you want to be skinny like a marathon runner? Or do you want to have a mix of both worlds where you're also athletic and also strong and you can also push weights and look good at the same time? Define exactly what type of physique you want. If you want a Greek god physique, write that down. If you want a strongman physique, write that down. And you also want to get super clear on the metrics and the outcomes of what you want to achieve. Do you want to be a certain body weight? Do you want to be a certain body fat percentage? Do you want to be able to push or deadlift or bench a certain weight as well? You can write all of these things down on a piece of paper. Allow yourself to dream no matter what physique you currently have. And this way you can paint a picture in your mind of where you're going, and you're going to be so much more likely to achieve that vision and that goal. So that's the first thing. I highly suggest you write down all of this on a piece of paper. Read over this every day. Read over it before you work out. And this way you can step into that identity of this person who already has this dream physique. Now, on the topic of stepping into the identity of your future self who has this body and this dream physique, you must understand the second point, which is nutrition. One big paradigm shift that I had over the past year and a half is food is fuel. You must understand that there's 3 macros that you want to be following and you want to be tracking every single day. Number 1 is your protein, which is your most important. Number 2 is carbohydrates, and number 3 is fats. Now, the main thing is going to be the protein, especially if you're looking to build a physique where you're gaining muscle and you're training for hypertrophy, which is muscle growth. You need to be hitting your protein goals. And to understand this, what you want to do is go to calculator.net, go to the macro calculator, and you want to actually type in your height, your age, your body weight, and it's going to spit out a number of calories that you need to eat every single day. And you're going to see, first of all, your maintenance. So if you want to go ahead and bulk, you just want to add 0.5 kg per week. If you want to cut, then you want to cut by like 0.25 or 0.5 kg per week, and you're going to see the different amounts of calories that you need. Now, the number 1 metric that is going to pretty much stay the same throughout this whole process is the protein. To understand your protein, all you have to do is work out your body weight, convert it into pounds, and you only need 1 gram per pound of body weight. Now, this is the most old school knowledge that anyone who's into bodybuilding knows. 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. That's all you need to grow muscle. Next best thing to do in order to actually work out your macros and exactly what you need to eat on a daily basis is to download an app called Calorie Counter. And then what you want to do is adjust your own calorie goals, and you can enter in the amount of calories you need. So let's say you want to bulk and you need to hit 3,000 calories a day, type that in at the top, and then add in your protein. Let's say you're 190 pounds. That means you're going to need 190 grams of protein per day, and that will also give you the amount of calories that is. And then you just need to slap in however much carbs or however much fats you want. Now, if you want to be building muscle, I suggest eating slightly more carbs, because that way you're going to have the energy to actually grow. But it really doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, calories is a total number. As long as you're hitting that total number, you're all good. You can get shredded off of eating McDonald's. However, it's not really going to be good for you. That's why I suggest to eat clean, healthy, whole foods, eat lean meats, vegetables, and clean fruits. I actually eat fruit every single morning, and that way I can clear out my body and also feel good within myself, raise my vibration, all of that good stuff there. And also in terms of your actual meals, I highly suggest meal prepping, as this way it's going to be a lot more easier for you to manage, especially if you're trying to bulk and just eat clean. So that's the first thing there. To summarize that, just go on to calculator.net, calculate the amount of calories you need, work out your body weight, convert it into pounds, get the amount of protein you need, and then download Calorie Counter, slap in the calories, and then you can reverse engineer how much protein, carbs, and fats that you need on a daily basis. And And what you want to do is just stick to that every single day, because so many people will mess up at the minor inconveniences. They'll go out to a restaurant, and if someone says, oh, let's get dessert, they'll just slip up and immediately go off course. And these little nuances and little things is why you don't have your dream physique as well. The most important thing is eating right, and the next thing we're going to get on is training. Now, in terms of training, another big mistake that I see so many people make is they simply do not train hard enough. I see guys in the gym who will hit a chest workout and their chest day is only a bench press and a chest fly, and they only hit 2 movements. In my head, I hit like 5 or 6 movements with like 3 sets per movement, so I'm hitting a ton of volume. There's so many different strategies and different ways you can go about this, and you'll see so many bodybuilders who will talk about volume like Arnold, or you'll see guys like Mike Mensah who will talk about having only 3 workouts per week. And the thing is, when you look at the outcome of both of these guys, they're both in good shape, so find what works for you. If you find that training intensely for only 4 sessions a week works well, then do that. If you find that hitting a workout every single day, which is what I personally do, builds the discipline and the habits for you, then do that. But what you want to make sure is that you're training hard in every single session. You must understand that you're putting your muscles under stress and into pain for a reason, because you're tearing apart the muscle fibers and they're going to grow back even bigger. Especially if you're looking to gain size, especially if you're looking to build an aesthetic physique. So you must be training hard. Now, if you want my exact workout plan, I am going to put it up over the screen. Very simply, what I train is chest on a Monday, back on a Tuesday, and then legs on a Wednesday, and then on a Thursday, Friday, Saturday I repeat it, but I also add in arms. So it will be chest and tris, back and biceps, and then it will be legs and shoulders. And then on a Sunday I'll typically either do boxing, or I'll do some kind of isometric exercises, or I'll just do arms in order to actually just focus on any of the weak points that I have in my body, and also make sure that I'm still getting in my tendon workouts and just making sure that my body's healthy as a whole. If you want the exact rep ranges, I'll also put that up over the screen. And for hypertrophy, I always stick between 8 to 12 reps. If you stick to lower rep ranges, you're going to be more so focused on strength. If you stick to higher rep ranges, you're going to be more so focused on endurance. So if you want muscle growth, then you want to focus on 8 to 12 reps, focus on the contraction with each movement, and you want to go slow and controlled with the dumbbells or the weights or the machines that you're pushing. Now, the final thing I'm going to talk about inside this video is consistency and commitment. You must understand that you're not going to get your dream physique overnight, but if you enjoy the journey every single day, the consistency is going to compound. I remember when I first started training, man, I couldn't push the weight that I wanted to push. However, every day I knew that I was getting a step closer by sticking to these habits, and by consistently repeating these actions, I already knew that I was that guy. And this is what I'm talking about when it comes to the first step with the vision. You want to just step in and operate as this guy or girl who already has this physique. If you know that they're going to be hitting a certain amount of protein every single day as a non-negotiable, then you must get that in. If you know that they're going to be hitting a workout every single day as a non-negotiable, then you must be getting that in. No matter how you feel, you must do the work. We're physical beings on a physical plane for a reason, right? We don't just think and we don't just feel and suddenly get what we want. We must take action. That's why we're on this planet. If you're someone who's starting out, I just recommend hitting 30 minutes per day, as that's going to be enough time to also feel your muscles working out whilst not being too much to the point where you kind of get burnt out. So stick to 30 minutes per day, build up the habit every single day. Don't worry about lifting too heavy from the get-go. Remember to progressively overload. And I promise you, if you just stick to it every day, if you stick to hitting your macros, stick to the workout plan every single day, you're going to grow. And I guarantee you as well that if you just follow the workout plan that I've put inside this video, you're gonna win, man. Especially if you want a physique that is aesthetic, especially if you want that Greek god physique, just follow the plan. You're gonna win, all right? So to summarize all of those steps, make sure, number 1, you have a clear vision of exactly what kind of physique you want to achieve. Number 2 is make sure you know exactly what to eat on a daily basis, as this is going to fuel your body and fuel the growth. And number 3, make sure you train hard, man. Without training hard, you're not going to get anywhere. You must be pushing past your limits. You must be progressively overloading in order to grow. So that's as simple as it gets. If you want some deeper insights, then go ahead and message me on Instagram. If you want some guidance on your techniques, if you want some more guidance on how to track your macros, I'll go ahead and send you over all the information in a lot more detail for free. Other than that, I appreciate you watching this video. Be sure to like and subscribe as well. And if you follow this plan, I promise you, you're going to win in 2025 and you're going to get the physique you want.